permission, we want Chris about childhood trauma.
All right. So losing my mom was a major issue for me. It was at a bad time. I was 15. And then my family took off. It messed me up a little bit.
How do you feel like you can deal with that? Because you said it still affects you, right?
Well, that was more than 20 years ago.
Yeah, but it still affects you.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give to somebody else who probably 15 years old, just losing their mom, and they're going through it? What would you do differently if you can go back to that?
Turn to my family. That wasn't an option. They took off too, right after she died.
Okay, we don't want to hear about more problems. We want to hear about a solution of what you could have done differently.
Talk to people about it. Just talk.
Just open up more.
Open up. Don't shut down. Open up.
Makes sense. So with me, childhood trauma has affected me up into my early 20s, like heavy. Until I started really realizing, like, yo, it doesn't. Me looking back on my childhood trauma, blaming people, having that issue because of the way I grew up, it did nothing for me. It literally, I wore that weight for so long, it hurt my back. There was no point in me doing it. So once I got to a certain age, I learned, hey, this childhood trauma can't affect me. Let me just start breaking these generational curses. Let me start building generational wealth. Let me just start moving more like a man would move. That's what changed my life. I will say most people, well, to anybody that's facing childhood trauma and dealing with that, try to move forward, try to shake it, and try to change it within your children. If you have children, and just try to change it within yourself. Because we cannot fix the past. There's nothing we can do about our past. That's one thing for sure. You could never fix your past. It's there. But what you can do is become a better man, a better person, a better human being, and move forward and try to help others change their life when you see the effect it may have on them. So as men, we have to start empowering other men. We have to start pushing more positive other men. We laugh, we joke, we drink, we have fun, we do whatever we do. The reality of it is we should always, in good taste, try to make each other better. That's what really, because you never know what really affects people.
You're 100% right. It's hard doing that in this society, though.
It's hard because we make it hard. Everything is hard because we already have preconceived notions about everybody.
They already
everything
against each other.
Yeah, you know, that motherfucker's been what do you call it, brainwashed for a while. So now we treat people differently. You can't, black people treat white people differently, etc. It's always preconceived notion because a person got tattoos, because a person has braids, because a person, you know what I mean, or they look this way, or they mugging. What I've learned even doing security, you can have a person who you think is really just mean as fuck, looking at you mugging, but really he's a nice person, he's just going through some shit. For instance, me, Chris, and another guard, I can't remember who the guard was, we were in empty barrels, and some dude was like very aggressive. And he's trying to fight Chris and the dude. This same dude, when I stepped in, I looked in his eyes and seen that he really wasn't like that. I took him outside to talk to him. Within 5 minutes, this dude was crying on my shoulder. Big, that's like husky dude. He's crying on my shoulder, man, I just lost my wife, I just lost my kids, man. You about to save my life, I appreciate you. Like, every time he saw me out there, he really appreciated me. But I took the time to talk to him. He wasn't really a bad dude, he was just going through some shit. There's a lot of people in those mindsets, but we got to be so tough back. Like, no, sometimes a conversation.
That was me.
What?
That was me that night, being the tough guy.
We know. I'm already discussing things. So, yeah, man. I mean, life is different than what we really. It's a lot different than what we think. For us, a lot different than what we think. But so yeah, so to move on from the childhood trauma, there was what was it that you wanted to speak about, Josh? Were you off camera? What did we just discuss speaking about? That you said you wanted to write down?
Our favorite women celebrities, like, you know, like we all have our type. Like,
no, we only get one.
Okay,
we only get one.
We only get one. We only get one.
Get one. If your favorite woman celebrity to this day, like, okay, you know what? I'll give you three. Max.
Okay.
One minimum, three max.
Yeah, I think that's.
You want to go first?
Well, no, I just want to interject a little bit here. I'm sorry I cut you off a little bit before that, but with generations, the actresses change, right?
Okay.
So I don't just stick with one. I've been around for a little bit, you know what I mean? So for the first 10 years, you know, when I started watching movies, I had one, and then it changed, and then it changed. So it's kind of hard to just pick one.
You gotta pick.
I said one minimum, 3 maximum. I made that very clear.
Yeah, just pick your 3.
I don't understand.
Pick 3, all right. Go first.
Wow.
Ooh.
Think about this.
Favorite woman celebrity. I'm gonna have to go with.
And I want them in order.
I'm gonna have to go with Rihanna. That's number 1.
Who?
I love me some Ray Ray.
Rihanna?
Yes, Miss
You
Rihanna.
like Battleship?
I love Miss Rihanna. Oh God.
It's Rihanna.
Oof.
You love her, you can't say her name right.
I said Rihanna.
It's Rihanna. It's not Rihanna.
It's how I pronounce it. Let me see. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with.
So Rihanna is number 1.
Yes, sir.
Who's number 2?
Kelly Rowland. Kelly Rowland. She has an amazing voice. Beautiful woman. Beautiful black woman. And she has a big ass booty.
Celebrities.
She got a big ass booty.
Okay.
My bad.
And my third, so I'm gonna go to the max on this one.
To the max.
Ooh, who the fuck is it gonna be? I'm gonna have to say Janice Mays. A lot of people know who she is. I'm sorry, you know, I used to.
We just asked you for 3 celebrities.
Janice Mays. Oh my God.
I don't even know who that is.
A porn star.
Wow.
It's Jinx.
Jinx.
You already did this in the last podcast. Stop. Chris, it's on you. It's on you. Give us your 3. Because if we let Josh go, he's going to go for the whole 8 minutes we have left on this
I got
episode.
10 of them.
Keira Knightley.
Don't know who that is.
Megan Fox.
Hold on. Keira Knightley, where's she from?
Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Wow. Okay, and then who?
Megan Fox.
Where's she from?
Well, I remember her from the first Transformers movie.
That's
Made an impression. Yeah, she rules that relationship. It's an iron freaking.
So you want a girl that controls you?
No, I just think she's hot.
Okay.
She's fucking hot as fuck.
She is hot.
She's so fucking hot.
All right, buddy.
And Pamela Anderson.
Pamela Anderson. She got a lot of tattoos, right?
Yeah.
Pamela Anderson?
Yeah.
Where's she from?
It's on Baywatch.
I've seen Baywatch, but I don't know who.
Barbed Wire.
What is that, a movie?
Is that the Latina chick?
No.
I don't know.
It's Chris.
No. Playboy.
I don't know.
Big old.
But that's a good selection though.
Yeah.
You don't even know him.
Pamela Lee Anderson.
Like, that sounds so familiar. That name sounds very familiar.
Yeah,
Who was her husband?
Tommy Lee.
The tattoo dude, right?
Yeah, the guy from Motley Crue.
Yeah, so yeah.
But she lost the lead.
Okay, well.
Pamela Anderson.
She's free there.
Plus, I like what she says nowadays.
It's not about free or not. He's trying to fuck your celebrity crush, right?
It's cool. It's all right.
Free game.
Well, hey, man. Hey, bro. She chooses you. She chooses you.
I'll pass the assist.
You're a whore.
I don't like hand-me-downs.
Yeah, I'm not fucking that none of them. Like, if you in this group right here, yeah, I'm not touching nothing you touch. Outside of this, I don't care.
But it's celebrities.
Well, it's a couple other people.
What's your celebrity?
I'm gonna give you my celebrities, but first off, before I get to that, shout out to ATB. We got shout out to OEG as well. We got Reach G from 3 Piece coming up February 10th. Gotta plug that in. So shout out to my boy Trick, shout out to Ashley, shout out to Solo, Jake, Brittany, everybody. The 29th was a movie that was great. Our event on the 29th, and now we're looking forward to February 10th. Gonna turn that bitch up to the max, but I had to plug that in before I do my celebrity cuts. So my number one.
Like Latino stuff.
My number one. Are you Googling? Bro. Bro, like we're in the middle of a thing. I don't want to see porn.
Well, you didn't know who she was.
Bro, you said
not porn. This is a Google search.
Who was that? Oh yeah, she cute.
Hey, see, you see how when y'all was doing y'all's, I ain't really do none of this extra stuff y'all doing? Like, let's focus on the podcast, fellas. Come on, let's get it together as men.
My bad.
So my number one, Megan Good.
Ooh.
Megan Good.
Biker Boys.
I love Megan Good, bro. I still listen.
She still looks good.
Listen,
Good shit.
listen. That was my first ever crush in general.
Shit, that's
Megan Good.
And that's the girl.
I drink her bathwater.
She played in
Biker Boys, bro.
Biker Boys. I don't think I've ever seen
Biker Boys.
Boys. I mean, she's been around since Friday. She was in Friday when she was a kid back then.
Yeah.
She played in a whole bunch of movies with Tyrese.
Tyrese.
Yeah.
What's that one movie where he lost his
In
son
Too
and
Deep?
shit? Yeah, that was a good movie.
Mm-hmm. So she's always gonna be number one. I don't think nobody can shake. No celebrity crush can shake Megan Good for me.
You're a wholesome guy.
And then I want to say number two will probably be Angela Bassett.
I don't even know who that is.
How do you not know who Angela Bassett? She's swole, like she's a fit person.
That's her?
Megan Good.
That's
No,
Megan Good.
no, go to Angela Bassett.
Go to Angela Bassett. Show them
She's
Angela
swole.
Bassett. Yeah,
I
she
like fit
cut
women.
up. She's very fit, and she's like probably around. I want to say around 60 right now, and she still look good, and it's back there.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I couldn't even think of her name, bro.
Yeah, sleep.
Oh my God,
Sleep.
yes.
Sleep.
Yes.
Holly Berry's got to be your next one, right?
Yeah.
Nope,
Yes.
Holly Berry's not on my list. I'm gonna tell you something. No, I can't. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Once she let Billy Bob crack her, it was done. And Billy Bob, my guy. But once she let Billy Bob crack her, the fantasy left. But she was never my top three.
I gotta feel some type of way about
That's
that.
fine.
I'm definitely
That's
feeling
fine.
some type of way about that.
That's fine.
All right.
That's fine. I fuck with Billy Bob Thornton.
Okay.
But I just did like, that turned me off. That scene turned me off. It was just disgusting to me.
When he was beating her ass.
No, he was fucking her.
Oh.
You know, that was a real sex scene.
Oh, she was
Mine
in that
says
business
Paul.
then. She was
Yeah.
in that business.
Yeah, she actually did it. But Billy Bob Thornton, I fuck with Billy Bob Thornton. I really like Billy Bob Thornton. Bad News Bears, one of my favorite movies. Love Bad News Bears. If you ain't seen it, check it out. My number three is not Holly Berry. My number three would have to be Lisa Ray.
Oh yeah.
I'm old school. Lisa Ray,
All right.
Players Club.
I gotta look this one up for myself.
Look her up.
This is one I do not know.
Look up Lisa Ray. You ain't never seen the Players Club? Diamond from the
Can I
Players Club?
throw a fourth one in there?
No, you can't throw a fourth one. You gotta be first.
Is it Ray with an E?
Let me see. That's her.
That's McCoy?
She's married.
Oh, she got married, huh?
Damn, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, what
The
that
Players
movie she
Club.
played in with the
Players
stripper
Club,
movie?
I just said that
Yeah.
5 times.
Oh my life, bro.
Look at that.
On
Back
me.
up.
She fine as hell. Little light skin. Come on, yellow bone.
They don't compliment her well.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's a bad
I mean,
picture.
I'm just.
Watch the movie Players Club and
Yeah,
you'll
watch
see
the
what I'm talking
movie
about.
Players Club.
I mean, she pretty, you know.
No, she.
But she ain't
Nah,
superstar
bro,
pretty
she
like
bad.
You
yeah.
crazy. You ain't seen her. These are just
Bad,
pictures.
bro.
Lisa Ray is. I promise. Out of all three of us, I respect y'all, man. I got the three coders. And they all classes.
I got you.
And yeah, you talking about a porn star.
Can't get no colder than that.
Is that not Janice?
Bro.
He pronounces everybody's name.
Bro.
My bad. All right. Whoa, I like this one.
Bro, I'm telling you, she got a lot of beautiful. She's very beautiful, bro. Look at her jaw structure, nose, everything, eyebrows.
She's
She's
real,
dope.
real.
And you can look in her eyes and just
eyebrows.
tell her.
What's
that
sexy
she's
about
exotic.
eyebrows?
You say what's sexy?
Yeah.
I just said that she. It's not about sexy. It's just the style, like how she maneuvers everything. She puts everything together.
Damn. Way more spiritual than I am.
Yeah, you don't look at that. You just look at just the beauty. It's a little bit beyond the beauty. It's a little bit beyond the beauty with that. But it's making good still. Nobody come close to making good.
Yeah, making good fine.
Yeah, she's
Making good very fine.
Yeah, she changed after Transformers. I don't know what happened to her.
Yeah, making good was never in Transformers.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. She wasn't in Transformers.
Where was she in?
Like
Bro,
boys.
just look it up.
Oh yeah.
Once we're done with this episode, we got a minute
I'm
left.
thinking
Right?
about the other chick.
There you go.
Fox.
Yeah.
Vivica Fox. Is that what you said?
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Have you know who Vivica Fox is?
Yeah.
Vivica A. Fox.
Yeah, she fine as hell.
Yeah, she was decent. You might be too young. for Vivica
Independence
Fox.
Day. You never seen Independence Day?
I have.
You ever see Booty Call?
I have.
That's Vivica Fox, the
Yeah.
black girl.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
In Independence Day, the woman saving her baby in the overpass when the aliens blow up.
I ain't never watching Independence Day. Anyway, guys, we about to wrap this episode up, man. We appreciate you rocking with us, man. Again, I'm here with Pretty Boy Josh, Chris with a Y. It's your boy Mello. Shout out ATB. Shout out OEG. We'll see everybody February 10th, man. We appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Peace.
Peace out.
Later.
Later.